Hey there. I want to give you a quick demonstration of some new functionality that we've just added to Buzzy, which allows you to create customized anonymous forms. So you've always been able to create forms and applications within Buzzy, but they've required that a user logs in, even though they're not anonymous, they need to be logged into Buzzy. Now you don't have to be. So very similar to the functionality that you'll find in other form building applications from Google, Wufoo, SurveyMonkey, and so on. They're pretty simple forms, so if you want to use them as part of your website or just as separate applications to gather information from the field or registrations, obviously you can connect it with other functionality within Buzzy as well for things like payments and so on. So just to give you a quick demo, what you're going to do is you're going to come up to the new button over here, and you're going to search. If it's not at the top over here, you'll search for the sample survey, and we'll just click Create Buzz. And what that's going to do is just give you a starting point, just so you can have a look at. So this has got an application. You can actually have multiple of these on a single buzz. So you might have multiple forms that you want to capture. This one's got very simply a name, email address, what sort of food you like, and that's pretty much it. So if I was to submit that, so let's just say my name is Joe Blogs, and some sort of email, and then I like veggie food. I can submit that result over there. You'll get a message, and you can customize the message. You can customize the button, obviously all the fields over here, and then if I view the results, I'll be able to see that. And you can also download this as a CSV file. So if you come into the settings over here, you can just download over here as a CSV file, and you'll get all the entries from your survey or your registration form. So if we have a look at what's involved in setting this up, you can come in and customize this form. So obviously you can give it your own title. You can also change how it interacts. Now this is the new feature that anybody can actually submit it, which is anonymous. Previously that you had to be logged into Buzzy, so one of these other two options would apply. There's some things over here that we can customize the button text. So let's just say we change it so we have to submit survey. You can do things over here like change the button color, we'll make it orange. You can also then determine how the results get displayed, but for now we'll just leave them as modal, and then you can also put in different how you want to sort the results in line. So that's for you as the person responding or looking at all the survey results or the form results. You can sort, filter, search for items and so on. Now this is the fields bit is where the interesting bit is over here. So we've got all the different fields. So for example, over here we have your name, your email, what sort of food. You can just come in and add another, for example, like a select list. So if you wanted to add a select list, we'll add it at the bottom over here. So what sport do you like? Obviously, top of the list over here, I've got surfing, soccer, rugby, and so on. So you get the idea. Now the important thing over here is you can control who can actually edit this form. So if you want it to be like a status field that only the authors and owners of the buzz have the ability to edit, you can leave that over there as authors or owners. If you want to allow the authors or owners and the person actually submitting it, assuming they're logged in, you can allow that to happen. Anybody who's logged into Buzzy or just anybody. So for an anonymous form, you want anyone to be able to do it. And one of the things you'll see over here is we'll just go back to the results tab. We're going to define who can view the rows. So we're going to say that for these particular rows that only the authors, owners, and creators. So any anonymous person submitting a result won't be able to view it. People won't be able to view each other's. But the person who receives the results can then obviously see all the results that have been submitted. So other options over here with fields, we can allow people to attach files or images. So let's just say we put in over here attachments. So we'll just put over here files or documents. And again, we can set that to allow everybody. Now, you can also set the visibility, so this determines how the results are displayed. For these fields, I will probably just collapse them so they appear in the detail section. Again, that's just for me when I'm viewing the results. I don't want to be cluttered with 10 or 20 different fields. I just want a summary of who submitted it, when it was submitted, and then I can click on the details to see what was actually submitted. So now we've customized the form. We've added a new drop-down select list of what sport you like, and then some files. Let's have a look at how that actually looks. So we can see over here. Here's our form, and obviously you can have this pop up in the modal. I mentioned that before. So over here we can say Mary puts her email address in. She eats meat. What sports do you like? She likes surfing, and then she can come in and attach some files. So again, these are just files that we connect to things like Dropbox or Box, Google Drive, etc. We allow you to obviously just pull a document off your hard drive. So, for example, if I wanted to attach like an invoice or something like that, we can upload it. We can upload multiple files. So now we can, once we submit that, we'll get a message. Remember, I said you can customize this message. And that's pretty much it. So I can come in and I can have a look at the results. We can see over here that Mary submitted something, and so on. Now you can just, to be able to send this anonymous this survey out, there's a couple of interesting, important things. One, you need to make sure that your buzz is public. So when it becomes published, all you need to do is you need to be able to send this link over here to whoever it is you want to be able to send it. You can also come in here and you can click share, and you can then share it with Twitter or Facebook and so on. So it's that easy to be able to create a custom form. It's free for Buzzy users at this point in time. If you've got a single author on it, it's a basic account, it's free, it's not going to cost you. You can send it out to as many people as you want, you can get as much detail as you want. So have fun out there, go nuts, and let us know what you do. Obviously, one of the other key things about Buzzy is you can customize it. So you can add other things to this buzz, whether it be an image or a payment button. Really easy to. So for example, if this was a rego form and you wanted to capture payments for a club or an organization, you can very easily add that, and then there's the button. So if they filled out the survey and they want to basically make a payment using their credit card, they can do that. You can also put payments into the survey over here. You can put buttons in and so on. So that's, again, a ton of different options available to you. Go nuts, and also keen to find out how you use it. Thanks for watching this.